today. Okay. And stream. Oh man. Hello, if anyone's joining. I'm sick, so I can't sleep. But I wanted to do, I think, there's a few things, but I want to learn a new drum beat. So I think I got the first one down. I wish I had drums. I'm too poor, but maybe one day. So I don't understand really like music. So I think, how do I do this? I think I'll just learn with you guys because I don't know. I think it's like, okay, so I think this is my hat I got last night or yesterday from it's really cute. It's from I guess they all wear these. It's really cute, but I guess every year you go and you get a pet. Okay, now I have 0 views. That's fine. Wait, how do I get this? That's the wrong way. Oh, okay, right here. Okay, my bad. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. I think we did that. So share screen. I think we did this one. So we do that. It seems so hard though.
I'm Pat Lewis in Miami, Florida, and today I'm going to show you some basic drum rhythms. One of the
How do I maybe like that? So okay, full screen. Actually, oh, trying to figure out the best method. Like that? I don't know. How do I make this? Wait. Oh god. Edit. This is full screen. So pull it. How do I do this? Why is this still so small though? The back. Okay. I guess. Okay. Wait, can I click there? No, I can't do that. That's just showing. Okay, to make him bigger and me smaller. How do I make me smaller though? This, right now. How do I make myself smaller? I don't want to be that big. Okay. Nope. Wrong one. Area. Make this level. Okay, see it? I think like that. That's good. I think. Yes, make me look cuter. Touch me up. Layout. Custom. No. Thank you. Okay, in general. Like, whoa. No. No thanks. Audio, visual, hotkey. No. Okay. Guess we'll just do it like this. Hey.
I'm Pat Lewis in Miami, Florida, and today I'm going to show you some basic drum rhythms.
Okay.
One of the classic dances of all time, of course, is the polka. People love to polka, I guess because everybody can get into it. It's also a 1-2-3 kind of a song, but it's actually done with a 2-beat feel, which can also be country. That is simply this. That's all there is to it. I'm Pat Lewis in Miami, Florida, and today I'm going to show you some basic drum rhythms. One of the classic dances of all time, of course, is the polka. People love to polka, I guess because everybody can get into it. It's also a 1-2-3 kind of a song, but it's actually done with a 2-beat feel, which can also be country. That is simply this. That's all there is to it. I'm Pat Lewis in Miami, Florida, and today I'm going to show you some basic drum rhythms. One of the classic dances of all time, of course, is the polka. People love to polka, I guess because everybody can get into it. It's also a 1-2-3 kind of a song, but it's actually done with a 2-beat feel, which can also be country. That is simply this. That's all there is to it.
Random. Okay, wait. What am I showing? So I gotta figure this one out. Jesus Christ. That's wait. How? Sure. Okay.
The thing that a lot of people don't know is that country music is actually a very rich in heritage musical song form, and it's one that I really do like. I'm not a huge fan of bro country these days. But I do like the old country and the songs that tell a story. And so to go along with that, you have some drumming that really complements the song. And the train beat is often misunderstood as just a very simple beat, and it is simplistic in many ways. But being able to hold the right feel for a country train beat is hard, and there are several different stickings you can do for it. I'm just going to go over one very basic sticking because I've had a lot of requests from you all to break down a country train beat, and so I'm just going to go over a very basic one. But just know that to nail the style stylistically, all too often we look at it and go, oh, it's just 8 notes on the snare drum, exit 2 and 4, 1, 3 on the kick drum. That's you know, they're like, okay, got it, and we file it away. It wasn't until I moved to Nashville that I really understood. Oh wow, like they're 15 levels deeper than I am with that pattern. And so I really started to dig into it. So if you want a really good example of this from a more modern song, you can look at Brad Paisley's song, The World. And I've actually got a full song breakdown of that in my members area on the website. So we're going to look at a very basic country train beat, and we're going to count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the basic pattern is 8 notes on the snare, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 3 on the kick drum. So really, really simple in what the pattern is. 3 and 4 and. Now, if you want the sheet music for this, I've actually got the entire song for Brad Paisley's The World available as a download below this. You can go check that out, see what he does throughout that entire song. Ben Caesar is his drummer. He's a really great local drummer. So when we speed that up, we get something that sounds like this. Again, it sounds like a very continuous train type of emotion. 1, 2, 1. Conceptually, not a very hard groove. There are a ton of different ways to play that, whether you listen to old Johnny Cash, you listen to some Ricky Skaggs, or there's a lot of different ways to play, a lot of different stickings that you can achieve that with that all have different feels. But that's going to be the basic breakdown of that beat. Now, the place that I see a lot of students having problems when they're learning the train beat is whenever it comes to drum fills. They try to put a drum fill that works with. They try to put that into, and it just doesn't work, all right? To put, if you're playing, you know, a Johnny Cash song, you're putting a bunch of toms in there with a bunch, like that didn't happen in those songs, right? The drum fills need to be stylistically correct. So we need to understand stylistically what they do for a drum fill. So an example of something that I might do for a drum fill in this would be 1, 2, 1, 2. I did 3 different fills in there and spaced them out, and obviously you're not going to be doing that many fills, and that it's a very simplistic song form, and the whole point is to support the music. We're playing a song. We're not playing the drums. We're playing a song. The point of the drums is to support music, especially in a lyrical song form like country music, where they're telling a story. Go listen to that song by Brad Paisley. What is the story that he's telling? And how are you getting in the way whenever you're trying to overplay within that style? Okay, so we really want to focus on the simplicity, but it's a masked simplicity. What it is getting the feel and the groove is very, very hard. And I've seen guys move in from out of town and they think they can jump on a gig and they know how to play a train beat, and you got the whole band turning around like, what are you doing? You need to go home, you need to listen, you need to practice, because that doesn't feel correct. Okay, so it's the nuances of the playing. And then the third thing would be whenever it comes to the different types of drum fills within that style, you always want to play drum fills stylistically correct. So that's going to be a basic train groove. Again, you can download the full sheet music to this song, Brad Paisley's The World, below this.
I gotta find something different. Let's maybe watch this way.
So this video, like I said, is all about my beginner drummers out there. If you're not a beginner, if you're intermediate, if you're advanced, you want to stick around anyway, you're more than welcome. But today, it's all about teaching beginner drummers new beats. So this video is really meant to be watched while you're sitting on your drum kit, because you're going to want to try these while you're sitting down and you got sticks in your hand. But you know, if you're not currently sitting around your kit, that's cool too. You can always try these later on. So I'm going to show you 10 different beats using a very simple concept that I used to use with my students all the time when I was teaching. You get you off and running. Even if you only had your kit for a couple of months, you're ready to play your first set of grooves. This is going to help you do it. I'm just going to show you a couple of important points that you're going to need to know before you get into doing these. And then I'm just going to show you all 10 of them back to back. Now the foundation for these 10 grooves that I'm about to show you is the eighth note. The reason why we're doing that is 99.959% of new drummers that sit on a set of drums and play their first groove, they default to eighth notes. It's programmed in our brain to just go dun dun ka dun 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 ka dun. It's just what we do. Now, since a good majority of rock music is built upon the eighth note, that's a good thing. So we're going to take advantage of that fact, and then we're going to use that to learn some new beats. Now we're going to take sort of an elementary approach to doing this, and we're going to do it this way, all right? Since we're dealing with an eighth note pocket, that's what we're going to do. We got 8 notes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay? And it's just a matter of note selection. So with each new pattern, we're just going to pick a couple of those 8 notes in that sort of string of notes that we're playing, and we're just going to play them on the kick drum. It's that simple. Now before I let you go with these, let's just talk posture and form, all right? Because I want to make sure that these are going to sound good when you actually go to play them. So first of all, we'll start with seat height. Make sure that you're seated in such a way that your thighs are just a couple inches higher than parallel to the floor, right? You don't want to be sitting too low with these. Reason why is because I want you to play all of these grooves heel up, all right? So none of this stuff. I want your heel off of the plate a couple of inches, and I want you to use the full weight of your leg. So I want you to muscle these out with a little bit of confidence. Even if you don't have any confidence yet, just fake it. Nobody's watching anyway. It's no big deal. So just take your foot, if this is your pedal, would you take your foot and slide it down around halfway point. This is where you're going to get the most power out of your kick drum. And then just use the full weight of your leg to punch those notes out. Snare height. I want the height of your snare, the top of the snare, so around the top of the rim, to be around the same height as where your navel is sitting. All right, so if your snare is too low or if it's too high, you're going to find that out when you look down and see where the top of that snare is. Just adjust it so that it sits around navel height and you're good to go. Your hi-hats, I want you to set your hi-hats up so that they're a good, maybe this much gap between your bottom hat and the top of your snare. That's generally about a good amount, so where your sticks aren't going to be clanging together. Now, if you want your hi-hats to sound nice and smooth, posture's got a lot to do with that. All right, so I want you to stay nice and relaxed, keep your elbows tucked in, and I want you to concentrate on playing your hats from the wrist. With good posture, that's all you're going to need. So I don't want you to be hacking away at the hats with your whole arm like that. That's not what we're trying to do here. We want to sound nice and smooth when we play these. So, elbow tucked in, boom, crack. This is home base right here, man. This is all you need. Boom, cat, boom, cat. And then from there, just keep your left foot planted on that pedal. Keep these nice and tight. And then that's about it. So yeah, eighth note foundation, man. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We're going to use that little template for our kick drum pattern. That's it. Let's go. Keep these nice and tight, and then that's about it. So yeah, eighth note foundation, man. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We're going to use that little template for our kick drum pattern. That's it. Let's go.
Oh wait, we're doing. Oh, freak, that's it. and three is kick drum. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and this kick drum. 1 and 3. Sorry, 2. 1 and 2 and no. Okay.